I know for a fact that you guys are noticing this as well, and this is not a political statement, this is just simply an observation. It seems that everyone wants to play the victim right now. They want to blame all their problems on things that are out of their control, simply the hand that they were dealt. And this is a problem because a lot of times, those problems are caused by things out of your control. But I think the majority of times, as is in my case, those problems are caused directly because of and by your own actions and decisions. And this is interesting because we live in a time where if you look around, you look at social media, you see everyone portraying the best version of their life. So by your own conclusions, you think that everything is going well for everyone but you. And if you view yourself as a victim and you think that all of your problems are caused by things that you can't control, then that leads you to a simple and obvious conclusion. Life is just unfair, and I got dealt the short stick. Woe is me. Boo-hoo, look at my life, it sucks. And you know what this leads to? Depression, anxiety, anger, jealousy, envy. Name any negative emotion in the book, and that's exactly what's gonna come to you. That's what we're seeing in society right now. 1 in 6 adolescents have thought about suicide. That is mind-boggling. And I think it's obvious when you look at it from this lens, because yeah, how could you not be depressed when you look around and apparently everyone is living high on the hog except for you? And then when you pair this with the fact that you don't take responsibility or accountability for your own problems, of course you're gonna feel like shit. And then what does that leave you with as options? If you truly believe this, that everything wrong in your life is out of your control, how are you ever gonna get better? Let me use an example. If you blame your obesity or your overweightness on the fact that food is just unhealthy now, you're never gonna get better. You're gonna always just say, okay, it's not my problem, it's just the era that I was born into. When in reality, you could easily change that. You could work out. Or in my case, I'm over here saying, wow, look at me, I live in a car, boo-hoo. Well, you know what? Maybe I should take responsibility. Maybe I should get a career finally. Maybe I should become an adult. And then that would help. And then I wouldn't have that problem. But if I sit here and I blame the fact that I live in a car on the fact that, oh, it's so expensive to live here, it's so hard to get a job, blah, blah, blah. I could come up with 1,000 reasons that put the blame on someone other than myself. That's gonna leave me nowhere but resentful and just angry. And I think that the true path forward to bettering yourself in any category of life is to take responsibility for what you genuinely need to take responsibility for. And I think right now as a whole, society is not taking this viewpoint. They are telling you, do not blame it on yourself. Blame it on everything but you, all the things around you, all the ways that you are the oppressed. And just live with it, just deal with it and complain about it. But that gets you nowhere. And in all honesty, this is something that I'm slowly coming to terms with. I would be lying if I sat here and said to you, yeah, I've never had the victim mentality. Because I have. And quite honestly, it does feel good to play the victim at times, but it leads you nowhere. It gets you absolutely nowhere. And I think that this is just a point that I wanted to make today. I hope that this isn't coming across as political, because it's not. This is just simply a statement of the fact that if you're gonna change something in your life, you have to take responsibility for it. And that's something I'm working on. I'm not over here claiming that I have figured this out either, but I have realized that, yeah, if I'm over here outsourcing all my problems to reasons outside of my control, that is not gonna leave me in a better place. And I hope that you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this. I'm curious what you guys think about this. Yeah, just a thought I had today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.